Hey guys, my name is Nicole, and in today's video, we are talking about why the cost of Park City is really less important because you're really moving here for the lifestyle. I've kind of noticed that buyers are really getting frustrated. Many people are feeling priced out. I have a lot of buyers that we're hoping to get into Park City that we're really like in the $800,000 range. And what they're able to buy for $800,000 really doesn't meet their expectations. And so I think a lot of people end up being frustrated or bummed out. But I think if you know Park City and you have a connection to it and you understand the market and you have a strong, compelling reason for why you want to be here, then the cost becomes less problematic. And it's more about, I'm moving to this area because it's really going to increase my quality of life. It's going to increase the quality of life for my family. We are going to be in an incredible environment. I don't know many places where you get so much access to the outdoors, where you can ski 100 days a year. I think when you're moving here, you really have to remember that, yes, like your garage becomes your trailhead. Going to the mountain every single morning to ski is literally the equivalent of your sister-in-law in Florida going for her morning jog. And every day you hit the slopes for a powder day, you're really like doing business on the chairlift, right? Our offices become the chairlift when you live here. And I think it's important to remember that, especially when you're looking at prices and you're feeling like, I don't want to spend that much. I recently had a buyer that said something funny to me. She said, and keep in mind, these guys are very savvy real estate people. And she said to me that she doesn't want to buy somebody's old shoe and put $500,000 of work into it. I thought it was interesting that she said that to me. And, their price point was really like, we don't want to go above $1.2 million. And unfortunately, in this market, for $1 million, you are really buying a home that is older and needs some TLC. It needs a little bit of love. So you are essentially buying a home that is a little bit older, that to make it what you want it, depending on your level of taste and finishes and things, it could very well cost you $500,000 to redo it to make it the way you want it. However, there are many people that are very financially capable of making that happen. I mean, 60% of our deals here in Park City are cash deals. You can also get into Park City for under $1 million but your expectations have to be lined up. So if you really only have $500,000 to spend, you will likely not land in the Park City area unless you are buying something that is a condo and it's really going to be like a studio. It's going to be small, or a 1-bedroom, and a 1 or 2 bedroom might be an older property. But you have to remember why you're buying here. Your garage becomes your trailhead, easiest access to the outdoors. You have a fantastic lifestyle. You're really increasing your quality of life and your health and your overall happiness once you move here. You are usually able to work remotely. There are, still people that commute to Salt Lake that move here, but the majority of people are, retired, successful business owners. I would say about 50% of the people that live in Park City were second homeowners or had a second home or third home, but the pandemic really changed that. And I think a lot of those people decided, hey, we sheltered in place in our second home and we realized that Park City is pretty great and we want to stay here. And now we can work remotely or work from wherever we want, and work options have become a lot more flexible. So I think it's really important that when you're looking at Park City and you're really not familiar with Park City and you're thinking about it, remember, we are a resort town. This is a ski town. This is ski town real estate. So really, if you're looking for a single family home under $1 million, you're going to need to start looking in the outer realms. And Heber's getting quite a bit more expensive. Colville is getting more expensive. Camas is getting more expensive. So if you really want to land in Park City, you're going to have to pay a premium to be in this location. And remember, you're paying a premium because of the lifestyle. And so don't forget that. Don't forget the reason why you're moving here is to have a better quality of life, and you're going to have a great investment because Park City is a great place to park your money. You want a real estate market that is very strong and stable. and that will appreciate over the long run. I had some clients that were looking out in the Junction, which is Snyderville Basin, also in town. And they said, oh, we're willing to pay a little bit more to buy in town because it's a better location. We can update this thing over time, but you cannot beat this location. I want to be in Park Meadows. I don't want to be on the outskirts. I'm willing to pay a little bit more and buy a house that might need a little bit of updating over time to really have that easier access to the mountains and be in the location. Real estate is all about location. Location. And that is what Park City is about. So the closer that you get into town, the more expensive it's going to get. And yes, you very well might be buying an old shoe that needs $500,000 worth of work. Have high luxurious taste. And most people feel very fortunate, like cannot believe found this house. We are so lucky to live here. And they're less worried about what the house actually is. As long as it has good bones, it's been well maintained, you can really update something over time. If you were to buy something in Park City that was completely updated, all new everything, I mean, it would be $3 million or more. That's just how it is. $1 million is getting you just a house. It's getting harder and harder to find something that is even listed for $1 million. You really need to be willing to spend a lot of money, be prepared to spend a lot of money. And if you're really not in that $1 million mark, then you need to be looking in the surrounding areas. So you really are going to be really kind of outsourced to Heber. You're going to be outsourced to Jordanelle, Hideout, Miss Oakley, Colville, Wanship, those areas. You're going to have a difficult time trying to find something in Park City if you really, are trying to find something for under $1 million. I also have people that are very educated and understand, like, hey, this is all I want to spend, and I'm okay with a 2-bedroom. And as long as it's not a complete dump, I'm okay with updating it, but I need to get into Park City before I'm priced out. And that's almost the mindset that you need. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos on my channel, if you found value in this video, like about all things Park City, buying and selling real estate, what it's like to live here, to contact me, my information is always dropped down in the description below.